Hi, you guys. I haven't been coming on live, as you know. I've just been in a lot of pain and trying just to take care of myself. But I figured I'd come on live for our mid-level members. So when you get here, if you get here, just say hi. I might change the view later who can come in. But I'm having my coffee in the bathtub. I usually come on for the member-only chats, but I just wanted to come on for the member-only live stream right now while I'm in the bath. I had some really interesting dreams last night. I remember some of them. Thank goodness I was receiving a download. I needed it. And I wanted to share it with you, and I'll try to remember as much as I can. It was sort of embedded in other dreams. About being with people who were unreliable and dishonest, and being in society, being in a crowded place, not being able to find my car amongst all the other vehicles in a big, it wasn't my normal parking garage dream. It was something else. And just the constant struggle in being deceived. Trying to get my things back. It's basically how I feel, being lost in this world, having so much deception and anyway. Of course, now I don't know if there's audio. Hopefully there's still audio. Anyway. The world is on purpose confusing and deceptive. And I can see through it, but getting out of it physically is more challenging because I'm not just going to leave my children and they're part of the world right now. They're in the world. And even though I like using ChatGPT for certain things, it's also very sociopathic because what it does is it just imitates you and spits back out what you want to hear, whether it's correct or not. There's only certain things you can rely on. But if you challenge it, it's like, oh yeah, oh shoot, yeah, right. Good catch, you caught me. Which is, and then maybe then it'll give you the right information. It's very, very sociopathic. It mirrors you and it pretends to have empathy, right? There's only certain things you can use it for. It's almost like you have to use one and then run the information through another to fact check. And then of course, ultimately you have to fact check, but you can't ask it to find out. Like, I asked it to find out where the local businesses were around me where I could go and get some jewelry making supplies because I just wanted to relax yesterday and make a piece of jewelry that I've been thinking about for a long time. I've never made a piece of jewelry. I do have jewelry making tools, but I don't have the supplies. So I asked it to find the places where I could get a cord, like a leather or silk cord, and the stuff that you wrap crystals with and all that stuff. And it's like, oh yeah, here's this place. And I'm like, make sure they're open. It's like, yep, this place is closed, but this place is open. I'm like, okay, well, what are the directions and da 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 da. It's like, here's the directions. When you go inside, you say X, Y, Z, blah, 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 blah. And I was in incredible pain yesterday. So to get up and going and go do this thing that I felt would be very healing for me, it was just all I could do. And I get there and the place is closed. And I look on Google and even the Google listing says it's closed. And so ChatGPT's explanation was, uh-oh, I'm so sorry. I use an aggregate of older databases until I tell it to look closer, look again. And I was like, oh yeah, I see. I didn't look at Google. Really? Why not? So it's not good at generating specific type of images, like the backgrounds I was using, the green screens I wanted to use, unless it's just super basic and not specific. If it's specific and you want certain elements in there and you generate a few of them, it'll leave elements out and put elements in that you didn't ask for. The better thing to do is just have it create the different elements, and then you take it, you have it create the different elements as overlays, transparent overlays. And then you go in and put them together yourself in Photoshop or something like that. And it's not good at accurate information, honestly, until, I mean, you have to dig and tell it to look closer, blah, 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 blah. And so then I decided, I'm gonna go onto Google. I'll do a Google search, and then the Google search asks you eventually, well, I mean, after it gives you the search, it's like, would you like to deeper dive with AI? Yes, I would. And that seems to work out pretty well, but our society is sociopathic. AI is sociopathic. Social media is at least sociopathic, maybe psychopathic, I don't know. But I was in so much pain, I could barely move. So sending me on a fucking wild goose chase, or whatever it's called, is definitely not what I was interested in. Actually, it told me the 2 places that were close to me were open yesterday, and both of them were closed yesterday. Well, so the other night I had a dream. Didn't feel like a dream. I mean, it was a nightmare because I woke up from it crying and afraid. I cried all day. And, well, half the day yesterday, or the day, I don't even know, it's all a blur now. And it was literal Armageddon. They're not going to let the ascension happen. They're going to all go hide in their underground bunkers, and they're going to incinerate everything with their red laser beams. I saw it. And people aren't prepared. And there's no way to prepare unless you have an underground place to go that's very deep underground. They're going to incinerate everything with red lasers. Probably red and blue, because people have red things that won't burn and blue things that won't burn. So, like the fire department has a blue roof top. They'll just hit it with red. I don't know what happens if you have purple, which is red and blue. I don't know if it will defend against that kind of stuff. I don't even know if it's possible or real. We've seen videos, but whatever. And then last night, amongst the dream of being deceived and confused, I'm receiving a divine download in the middle of all of it that I'm trying to remember so I can share it with you guys. And it was the vibrational patterns of the planets or chakras or whatever. There's specific patterns, audio patterns that are healing and protecting and uplifting for us. And there is a certain way to put them on your body. What you do is you put it down through your halo. That's what your halo is. It's the portal for those energies. That's why it's shown as being around. Because you drop these things in not like a coin slot, but like plates in a cafeteria. And you drop one at a time right down into your being. To tune yourself. That's the only way to rise above the psychopathic world that we live in. People are going absolutely nuts. The world is going nuts. According to, I see around me that people are going nuts, but then, the news or whatever it is, the news, the northwest, east, and south, the northeast, west, south, news, NEWS, news. They want everybody looking at and thinking and believing the same thing. Because when everybody's thinking about and believing the same thing, that's how they make it happen. The consciousness of the masses being controlled is how they materialize their agendas through the people. It's the tail wagging the dog, basically. People don't know it, and even if they know it, they don't know how to get out of it. And I come here on YouTube and make content to try to free the souls and spirits together so that you can live here in peace and feel your true spirit body and your true ascension self. Because I don't think most people were trained at a young age like I was. But all of the programs, all of the thoughts, all of the old stuck memories you have of your life and of life in general, even what you've seen on TV or social media, those things are imprinted upon you. And they replay and replay and replay in the background of your subconscious. And so that vibration is still running. And those are the demons. We create our own demons. But now they're creating the demons for us to get stuck so that they have control over what that looks like, what that pattern is, what your mind on replay is sending out into the universe. And I'm begging you guys, find the creators that you think are really trying to help you, and don't watch anything else. Stay off of your screens. Sit, stand, walk, whatever. Go ride your motorcycle, do whatever you've got to do that you feel good doing, that takes you off of your screen and into yourself. And listen for those whispers. Listen for the crystal. Listen for the Christ energy. Christ wasn't Jesus' last name. Christ was what he was teaching. He was teaching how to become a crystalline being right here, right now. But you got to do it. You have to listen in a way that you can hear and see in a way that you can see. And if you hear and you see nothing but your screen all the time and drama and trauma, not only are you damning yourself to live in hell now, you're perpetuating the construct and projecting it onto other people. And I struggle with this regularly because I can't stand it here. I can't stand it here. I hate it here. And that's why I go into nature, because so far nature is somewhat untouched. We can get back to ourselves somewhat. They'll start by pulverizing the rural areas. And then nature, so that everybody has to live in high rises in their boxes. They're training us already to do that. We stay on our internet, we work on our internet, we order food from the internet. There won't be delivery drivers, it'll all be robotic. There won't be real food, it'll all be pretend food. I'm growing another batch of organic sprouts right now, and I plan to trade them with my neighbors. I plan to start a community barter system, trade system, where we trade food. You might say, well, isn't that scary? Someone could poison you. I DoorDash. I could put something in someone's drink, you know? I picked up from, I don't even know where I picked up from, and they just gave me the cup without a sticker over the drink hole. How easy would it be for me just to drop something in there, you know? I'm not saying I would ever do that. If I was going to drop something in someone's drink, it would be something that created ascension. You know, a little love droplet or something, even though, I mean, and that's the problem. Like, I love nature, and I love animals, and I love people who are natural. And I know that it's not their fault they are the way they are, and that they're sucked into stuff, you know, with the horrible diet that creates the dense body, all of the programming that goes on in TV and social media. It's not their fault. They haven't woken up yet. You know, they're being used and they don't know it. Their solenoid has been stolen from them, and when they hear, you know, to be natural or whatever, they don't hear it. It doesn't resonate with them. They're busy working their jobs, you know, trying to support their families in this fucked up construct so they can buy the next phone, the next tennis shoes, and the next fashion, and the next. You know, how many apps do you have on your phone? How much time do you spend on your phone that's not meaningful? How much news, how many programs do you watch that are designed just to numb and entertain you instead of inspire you? I'm literally begging you to stop doing that. And if you don't know what to watch, just put it down and go outside, go ground, go for a walk, go find some good fruit, go trade something with some neighbors, start living in the old ways, because that's all there's going to be pretty soon. Those of us who are able to survive whatever is coming. And it's not just coming, it's here right now. This is going to be the most tumultuous time we see for a long time. And a lot of people won't make it through. They won't either make it through physically or they won't make it through spiritually. Until, then the door is slammed shut. Basically, you'll have to struggle and it'll be harder to get out, because right now the vibrations are aligned for us to make that jump. It's a bridge. It's literally a sonic bridge. And it's all just within you. It's literally just you, your consciousness, what you do with it, how you spend your moments. And I thought that being an ascending teacher, being an oracle, being a seer would put me in a place where I was ascended or protected. But what it does is it makes me more aware. And if I could just be aware and teach everybody and everybody would get it, it wouldn't be so painful. But you guys see when I do a live stream and the trolls come on, that it's not that way. I don't know if I'm reaching anyone or if I'm just talking, preaching to the choir. If I'm preaching to the choir, then we don't even really need to talk about it, because you guys already know. I certainly don't want to send you out into the world and say, hey, go spread this word, because I don't want you to experience what I experience when I try to spread the word. It's like the more you're trying to help people, the more, the dichotomy, it's a third dimensional world. There's always going to be balance. And so the more I grow and try to spread the word of ascension and that it's here and what to do about it, the more I'm faced with struggles and challenges. And I'm like, well, what business do I have teaching ascension when I feel like I can't handle it myself? When I go out in the world, I end up coming home in tears. I'm not going to, but I get so overwhelmed, I want to unalive everybody. Like the movie with Michael Douglas, I totally get it. I totally get it. And that emotion in my body is exactly what they want me to feel, and then I've got to battle against it. And then I get these downloads every night. It is like the higher conscious realms, and my spirit is trying to save me during the night and give me the information to share to make it easier for us all to ride the bridge, get the consciousness bridge basically up to the hill. you've seen probably somewhere along the way a nonverbal autistic person freaking out and running. I freak out and I would run. Do you know where they run to? They run to nature. They don't go they go to nature, they go to the ocean, they go to a tree, they go ground themselves. And I haven't grounded since I was in Shasta last time. There's nowhere to ground here. It's all concrete. And I would go permanently, but I have kids and they don't want to do that with me. I can't just bail. You know, and I feel horrible and guilty because I am the one that gave them the screens. But I know it's like, you know that if you don't give it to them, they're going to get it somewhere. But it's gotten out of control. And I've had one good night of sleep since I got back from Shasta. And I just don't want to keep doing this. But I have to. Because I'm responsible for them. Put some clothes on that aren't drenched in sweat. Cheers. It's hard not to get sucked into these headlines, isn't it? Sometimes I just don't even know what the point is. to ice my back or I won't be able to move in a couple minutes. You're back. Corey got El Pollo Loco last night.
Someone else went with me. Honestly, I was terrified. What if I got lost? What if I ran into someone creepy? What if I got hurt? All those what ifs would swirl in my head, but over time, less and less people around me had interest in hiking, while the pull from me stayed incredibly strong. Until one day, I chose to just go by myself. And let me tell you, it turned out to be one of the most incredible experiences of my life. Here's what I learned. Grab a drink, get some comfy clothes on, and by the end of this video, who knows, you might be ready to go out hiking alone. There's a rush that comes with knowing I don't need anyone else to make a hike happen. Back in the day, I'd sit around texting friends, trying to sync schedules, and half the time, the plan would fizzle out. I'd be stuck at home, itching to get outside. Now, if I wake up and the sun's coming.
What happened?
There was a time in my life when I only went hiking when people around me had interest. Grab a drink, get some comfy clothes on, and by the end of this video, who knows, you might be ready to go out hiking alone. There's a rush that comes with knowing I don't need anyone else to make a hike happen. Back in the day, I'd sit around texting friends, trying to sync schedules, and half the time the plan would fizzle out. I'd be stuck at home, itching to get outside. Now, if I wake up and the sun's calling my name, I just throw my gear in my pack and hit the trail. No waiting, no compromising. I pick the trail, the time, the distance, the pace, everything. I was also pleasantly surprised when I learned how friendly everyone was on the trail. I went into it expecting, I don't know, some horror movie vibe with sketchy strangers lurking behind trees, but no, the people I met were just normal. They were out there for the same reasons I was, to breathe fresh air, soak in the beauty of nature, to get a good workout, chase a good view, take some cute pics. Many of them also by themselves. So if you're worried about who you'll meet out there, trust me, most hikers are just people like you, looking to enjoy the trail. The next big lesson, confidence. Hiking solo has made me feel like I can handle anything. When I'm out there alone, I'm 100% on my own. No one's gonna carry my pack or fix a problem for me, which is daunting at first, but it's also empowering. I've learned to trust myself, calm myself, make the best decisions for me, think quickly, and when the day is done, I made it back safe to my car, I smile and think, that's right, I got this. But it doesn't stop there. That confidence spills over into my life back home. I tackle work challenges or big decisions with this quiet strength I didn't have before. Knowing I can face my fears out there, whether it's a steep climb or a creepy noise in the woods, makes me believe I can do anything I set my mind to, and wow, that feels good. Speaking of conquering what I set my mind to, by truly following what my soul is pulling me to, has allowed myself to reach further and discover what else will help me live an adventurous life. What else will I like? It's made me curious again. What other places do I want to see? What other trails do I want to hike? What other hobbies do I want to try? It's already led me to mountain biking, which I absolutely love, road cycling, kayaking, skiing in the winter, photography, now learning to fly a drone. I've now got surfing on my bucket list, rock climbing, scuba diving, and as time goes on, it's going to expand even more, I know it. Most importantly, I learned that solo hiking is a sanctuary for my mental health. Picture this, there's no Wi-Fi, no notifications, no screens, no music, no voices, just you, the trail, and the world around you. It's like meditation, but with my eyes wide open. Wow, look how beautiful that bird is. Oh my gosh, that tree is huge. Wow, this smells like something from a movie. The pine smells so good. The crunch of stepping on a pine cone. Every song of a bird or the sound of water flowing in the background combined with the breeze through the trees. It really makes you take a step back, let your stresses float away and be replaced with gratefulness. Work stress, life decisions, random worries, they all untangle out there. I get these moments of clarity that don't happen anywhere else. I've come up with ideas for projects, solved problems I didn't even know I had, all because I gave myself that space to think. Now, if you're thinking, yeah, that sounds amazing, but I'm still nervous, I hear you. Here's my advice to get started. First, pick a beginner-friendly trail. Something short, well-marked, and popular so you're not totally alone. Check out all trails for ideas. You can read reviews and find the perfect trail. Make sure someone close to you knows your plan. Where are you going and when will you be back? Pack the essentials, water, snacks, a map, and a first aid kit. Start small, and each hike will make you braver. Most importantly, you have to start. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for someone to go with you. I promise it will be worth it. And if you want to learn more, make sure you check out some of my other videos on my channel where I share some great tips for beginners starting their hiking journey. And one last thing, sharing this with you makes me feel like I'm back on the trail, reliving it all. So I want to say thank you for listening, and I can't wait to catch you on the next video.
This right here is why you gotta keep smiling. I don't like it. I'm in the wrong category. I need to change the category of my channel. What? Oh. That's still not right. I wonder where I do that. It should be right here under channel customization. What kind of content I do. But no. I just don't know how to change it, which is stupid because it should be easy to change. Like what kind of content? It shouldn't be really animals and all that at this point. It should be something else. That's interesting. I love the feeling of ice. I mean, it's not bad after like 10 minutes or 20 minutes when everything's frozen, you can't feel anything. What's up, kitty? Is your orange cat out there? Is the orange kitty out there? Huh? Is the orange kitty out there? like having a retarded assistant, honestly. I guess that's what you get for $20 a month, a retarded assistant. There we go, finally. That'll have to do. Something went wrong again. I said that'll have to do, and now it won't download it. I'm positive that it's programmed to just fuck around. It won't let me download it. I don't even like this design. I'm not going to use it. It won't let me download the one that I said that was okay. It just won't do it. And this is when I have to stop. Nothing is saved. Where is it all? So frustrating. Nowhere. It just totally got rid of all of them. How is that possible? Out of storage space. All of them are gone. Well, there they are again. In downloads, exactly where I was just looking. Like my desktop isn't even listed anymore for some reason in my Finder. Or recents. Average view duration 2 minutes. I've been watching this thing the whole time. What are they talking about? Scheduled for June 14th at 1:11 p.m. The flip. Why does it say it's scheduled? It's not supposed to be scheduled. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it says it's scheduled for some other time. No clue. Whatever. Whatever. Sometimes you just can't care. Scheduled for June 14th. Why? Can't I change that? Let me go into this other place. Maybe I'll be able to change it in here. whatever. I can see it. Hi, dogs. No shit.
With magical ideas of love and unity, and that is like their hallmark. We could perhaps extrapolate from that that is what Pleiadian civilization is like. Now the Pleiades, they might not all be tall blondes. There could be multitudes of races, even reptilian beings living in the Pleiades star system. But yet we try to make them all unified, that there's only one way that these beings can be portrayed, when in fact the reality is completely different.
According to Tibetan Pleiadian Swaru, who's said to communicate with specific humans here on Earth, there are a variety of species living throughout the Pleiades constellation.
Around the star Tegeta, we find the Tibetan people. And these people also look very similar to the Scandinavian people on Earth. They're similar in size, stature, build, color of hair, and even eyes to Earth humans. But the Tibetan women can be distinguished by their strong cheekbones and the finely chiseled physical and facial features. Around the star Alcyone, we find the Yena people. They look like Caucasian Earth humans in size, stature, build, color of hair, and eyes, but yet some Yena are light beings who only take physical form when they want to.
The dogs need to go out. Hold on a second. Hello, everybody. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, it's visible only to members. Oh my god! I gotta take the dogs out. So my camping gear, unused camping gear at that, right now. Shadow, just wait. Back up. it to be visible only to members. I think it's only visible to members. I'm going to deal with the public today. Hair goes longer than all the other hair. Yep, the speed limit's 20 right here. Nobody cares. Come on, dude. I don't care. I'm gonna shut my door. Fuck, whatever. Hi, everybody. It's supposed to be viewable only to members. Let me just double check. This is not for the public. I don't want to talk to the public. Hold on. Visible. Members. Yep. Member only mode. Okay. Hey. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I need myself. Everyone is quiet. It's members only. It was member only live stream, and now it's member only chat. I don't really feel like talking. We're nonverbal today. Only half my face is gonna smile at a time. That side or that side. How are you? clean up the kitchen, bro.
Our plant-based supplements are scientifically formulated to support the center of your health. And at the center of Superbeats Heart Chews, healthy blood pressure support from clinically studied grapeseed extract, sustainably sourced from southern France, with delicious pomegranate berry flavor, supporting your blood pressure and heart health, and all the moments your heart beats for. Get a free month supply plus free shipping on all bundles.
Can you read that? Oops. How are you guys doing? What are you doing, kitty? I'm not taking very good care of my dogs today. I'm gonna look like Shirley Temple. Or I'm gonna have an afro, something like that. My hair's like 90% dry or more. That's what I want to do it. Corey, take your dog out. Or is it you whining? Somebody's whining. I don't like it. If you want to know what I have to say today, go back to the beginning of the video. Because I said it already.